Gossip. In the times of ancient philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, Pythagoras, Diogenes, and Seneca, gossip was prevalent due to several factors. First of all, communication was primarily oral, and news traveled through word of mouth. This made it easier for rumors and gossip to spread quickly. Society was often small and tightly knit, with people living in close proximity. This closeness could lead to gossip being a way to navigate social dynamics and power structures. There was definitely a lack of privacy compared to today, with many aspects of life being communal. This lack of privacy could lead to more scrutiny and discussion of people's actions and behaviors. Secondly, in my opinion, in those times, gossip served as a form of entertainment and a distraction from their daily lives. People were often interested in the lives of others as a way to pass the time and connect to their community. Lastly, gossip could be used as a tool to exert power or influence over others. Those with more social standing or influence could use gossip to control narratives and manipulate perceptions. Now, coming back to today, gossip remains prevalent for many of the same reasons despite advancements in communication and technology. Social media and the internet have made it easier than ever before to gossip, which allows it to spread quickly and reach a wide audience. The human fascination with the lives of others and the desire for social connection and validation continue to fuel the fire of gossip in our modern society. Before we delve into the 10 quotes, advices, and savvy Stoic strategies from our world-renowned philosophers on how to deal with people that gossip about us, let us study some points of how gossip plays a significant psychological effect on both the person being gossiped about and the one spreading the gossip. Here I am only listing a few of the psychological effects that the gossiper might experience. Guilt and shame. Often, those who engage in gossip may experience feelings of guilt or shame, especially if they realize they've hurt someone or violated their trust. Anxiety and stress. Constantly engaging in gossip can create a cycle of anxiety and stress, as individuals may worry about being caught or about the consequences of their words. Damage to relationships. Gossip can strain relationships as trust is eroded when others realize they're being talked about behind their backs. Now, to give you only just a few of the psychological impacts on the person being gossiped about: hurt and betrayal. Discovering that others are talking about them in a negative light can cause deep emotional pain and feelings of betrayal. Damage to self-esteem. Being the subject of gossip can damage self-esteem and self-confidence, as individuals may start questioning their worth or worrying about how they're perceived by others. Social isolation. Fear of being gossiped about can lead some individuals to withdraw socially, impacting their ability to form connections and engage in meaningful relationships. I also thought I should mention some broader social impacts. For example, in cultures where gossip is normalized or even encouraged, individuals may feel pressure to participate, perpetuating the cycle of gossip and its negative effects. Gossip can tarnish someone's reputation, leading to long-term consequences in various areas of their life, including work, relationships, and social standing. So, to help us to learn to deal with frustration of people gossiping about us, I will give you 10 quotes from the masters of Stoicism. But before I do, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on how you deal with gossip in your life. 1. Don't waste your time on what you can't control, like the thoughts and opinions of others. Here Marcus Aurelius is advising us to focus our energy on things within our control. Since we cannot control the thoughts and opinions of others, it is better to direct our efforts elsewhere. For example, if someone criticizes your appearance, remember that you can't control their opinion. Instead, focus on things you can control, like how you treat others and how you take care of yourself. 2. What others say about you is not your concern. We are reminded here by Epictetus that we have no control over what others say about us. Therefore, it is futile to worry about it or let it affect us. So, if someone spreads a rumor about you at school or work, remember that their words reflect on them, not on you. Focus on being true to yourself and your values, and don't let gossip affect you. 3. If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them, and it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now. In this quote, Marcus Aurelius suggests that our perception and judgment of external events such as gossip are what truly affect us. By changing our perspective, we can alleviate the pain caused by these events. 4. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius is teaching us here that instead of seeking revenge or stooping to the level of those who gossip about us, Marcus Aurelius suggests that we maintain our integrity and not let their actions change who we are. In other words, if someone's gossip bothers you, remember that it's your perception of their words that causes pain. By changing your perspective and not letting their words affect you, you can alleviate the pain. 5. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Here Pythagoras is highlighting the importance of inner strength and resilience over physical strength. This can be applied to dealing with gossip by focusing on building emotional strength. What this means is when you are dealing with gossip or criticism, focus on building inner strength. This means staying true to your values, maintaining your integrity, and not letting others' opinions sway you. 6. He has the most who is content with the least. Here Diogenes suggests that true wealth lies in contentment with what one has, rather than in seeking validation or approval from others, which can be a source of gossip. Basically, true wealth comes from being content with what you have, rather than seeking validation or approval from others. Don't let gossip or material desires distract you from what truly matters in your life. 7. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. This is a quote from Lucius Annaeus Seneca, who is by far one of my favorite philosophers. Seneca is warning against the poverty of the soul that comes from constantly craving more, including the desire for approval or validation that can lead to being affected by gossip. Instead of craving more approval or validation from others, focus on being content with who you are. True richness comes from within, not from external sources. 8. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." This quote for me sums up Stoicism. It is the ultimate reverse psychology card that you can play for those that gossip about you. Ha ha ha, evil laughs aside. And in all seriousness, Epictetus is advising us not to dwell on the words of gossip, but to instead focus on improving ourselves and understanding that others may not have the full picture. So don't try and change what others think or say about you. Is an impossible task. Instead of wasting energy on this, focus on things you can control and change, like your attitude and actions. 9. It is the act of a madman to pursue impossibilities. Here Seneca suggests that trying to control or change what others say about us is an impossible task, and it is unwise to expend energy on such endeavors. 10. No man is happy who does not think himself so. Seneca is reminding us that our happiness is determined by our own thoughts and perceptions, not by external events or the words of others. Your happiness depends on your thoughts and beliefs. If you believe you are not happy, you will not be. Cultivate a positive mindset and focus on the good in your life to find true happiness. That brings us to the end, dear viewers. I hope this video has taught you how tactfully and skillfully to deal with people that gossip about you. Now remember, next time you are faced with gossip, stay savvy, stay stoic. Thank you for watching, and please share this with your friends or family that might be dealing with gossip.